Today I'm playing the career of Jack Goff, the perfect 20-year-old rookie quarterback prospect who has 99 ratings for literally everything, even for the stuff that doesn't matter. But for some dumb reason, he's expected to be passed up for the first few rounds and not drafted until day 3. So we're gonna see which team ends up making the best decision in the franchise's history, and then play Jack Goff's entire career to see if he can become the best quarterback in NFL history, which obviously he has the potential to do so. And his career challenge today is pretty straightforward: win at least 3 Super Bowls and break every quarterback record known to man. But if he fails, I have to buy every Shedeur Sanders card until I run out of coins and discard them all for the bare minimum. I can't let my MUT coins evaporate into thin air in this economy, man. But from here, we're gonna go ahead and simulate to the offseason and see if by chance Jack Goff rightfully climbs up the draft boards. Officially in the offseason, time to check out those draft boards. Although it does now say he's no longer a projected day 3 pick, projected to go in round 3 or 4, and he's a top 5 talent, of course. And although the big board still has him ranked outside the top 100, I wanted to check out the latest mock draft, as it seems there are 3 quarterbacks projected to go in the top 5, but neither of them are Jack. What a bunch of moronic franchises, dude. And then another one in the top 10, Joey Downs. So apparently 4 quarterbacks projected to go top 10, but no Jack Goff. Surely somebody. Oh my God. There's just no way this is real. My Tennessee Titans are projected to select Jack Goff 13th overall, despite being outside the top 100 on the big board. Not going to lie, did not whatsoever expect a team to project to take him in the first round, but yet here we are. Hopefully my Titans do make the best decision of all time. Normally in these videos, the players go where they're projected to be drafted, but hey dude, the mock draft normally doesn't lie. And if you go back to prior mock drafts, it does look like my Tennessee Titans are a common destination, as in this mock draft has them taking them number 10. If we go back to mock draft 2, they had the Titans going defensive tackle, so it looks like in between mock draft 2 and mock draft 3, the scouting department got their head on straight, but rather my Titans will actually draft them, who knows. I'd feel bad for Cam though, which to be fair in this game, he had a pretty bad rookie season. But let's do it, dudes! So we've made it to draft day, but if I'm not mistaken, there should be one final mock draft 5, which is normally the most accurate, which apparently it now only has 2 quarterbacks going in the top 5, so I wonder if that creates a domino effect. Has Dalton Ross going 9 to the Raiders or my Titans? My Titans are still projected to select Jack Goff here. It looks like Jack has officially passed up on Joey Downs. So it looks like there's 5, 6, maybe 7 quarterbacks that could go in the top 15. And I promise you, there's no way to set this up. I just hope my Titans make the right pick here. I'd love for us to go on the best run in NFL history. We will if they do take Jack. So here we have it, boys. A moment of truth as the 2025 NFL Draft is going to commence. I mean, realistically, Jack should be going number 1 here. Like, the Dolphins should be taking a quarterback, and that quarterback should be Jack Goff. But who cares what the mock draft says? Let's see what Roger has to say. Or do the Dolphins defy the odds and take Jack with the number 1 pick? Don't think so. I'm pretty positive that's like an offensive lineman, maybe D lineman. Oh, fool ya! They went with an edge, dumb team. How about number 2 to the Texans? Like, surely not. I mean, they have CJ Stroud. And yep, that's definitely not Jack. They went D tackle. Now here we have the first team on the board that was projected to go quarterback in the latest mock draft, the Cleveland Browns. This pick could completely turn this joke of a franchise around, but the question is, are they gonna make the right decision? They're the Cleveland Browns, so probably not. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't think that was Jack. What a bunch of idiots. They go Matt Noel. Now the Saints are another team here that definitely could take him. At this point, dude, I am rooting for him to go to my Titans. How fun would that be? And that's just definitely not him. That's a big old lineman. So they completely skipped out on QB. Now the Jets, they could be the one. If the Jets don't take him, probably won't be another quarterback taken until number 9. And for what it's worth, all 4 of these teams are morons. Like, even the Texans with CJ Stroud, like, why would you not take the best quarterback of all time and just trade away CJ Stroud? But let's see if the Jets make the smartest decision in NFL history. Oh no. Is that him? I forgot what Jack looks like. That might actually be him. They went with Murphy. Oh my God. Are my Tennessee Titans really about to get the greatest quarterback that has ever existed, and it wasn't a setup? Promise you was not. And even though they weren't projected to go QB, like the Cardinals and Vikings, bunch of idiots for going defensive tackle over Jack Goff. Now the Bears, saying they had Caleb Williams, but again, why wouldn't you take the best quarterback of all time? And it looks like they went edge. Now here is the final possible team that really needs a quarterback before my Titans pick. the Raiders. What in the world are you going to do? Are you going to make the wrong decision at quarterback, or are you going to make the best decision you've ever made? The mock drafts are normally really accurate, so I don't expect them to take Jack. At the same time, dude, it's a 99 overall quarterback. I don't think it's Jack. Oh my god, dude, they are a bunch of morons. So is the prophecy truly about to be fulfilled, as at this point, Jack has not been taken? And I just so happened to pick the Titans to start this franchise. I was always going to swap to the team that's going to take Jack. But we'll go ahead and resume the draft here. I am not going to pick. The Titans are going to pick on their own? Oh, come on, man. Don't be a letdown here. Like, at this point, you got to take them. If you're taking a quarterback, you've got to take him. On any minute now, dude. Oh, wait. Now that I think about it, they're not going to make the pick on their own. So I'm going to have to skip. We're just going to skip ahead. In the moment of truth, with the 13th pick in the first round of the 2026 NFL Draft, my Tennessee Titans go out and select... Oh, Rodgers got to come out. He's got to make it dramatic. I'm not going to lie. I think that's the main man. Did the Tennessee Titans do the dang thing and select the greatest NFL quarterback prospect to ever exist on this planet? They did it! Oh my gosh, dude. Like, I don't know how to feel. Like, I feel bad for Cam, but I'm not complaining. So as I gather my thoughts here, we're going to go ahead and simulate to the end of the draft to see who else the Titans pick here to become Jack's teammate. Please tell me they surrounded Jack with some talent. Which, to be fair, they did go out and get themselves a pretty good 75 overall running back in the second round. But outside of this decent running back in the fifth, it's a pretty garbage draft class. Outside, you know, of the greatest player of all time. Oh, the big 6'5", 245-pound 20-year-old out of South Alabama. Now, the Titans front office must go all out to try to win as many Super Bowls as possible these next 4 or 5 seasons, because once his rookie contract's up, he might have to be paid $1 billion a season at that point. And how moronic are these teams, dude? The Browns went with a 73 overall quarterback. You have the Jets going with another 73 overall quarterback. Raiders, a 73 overall quarterback, all passing up on a perfect 99 overall. Music to my ears. So I'm not going to lie, a little worried to see what the team looks like around Jack, because it looks like the Titans did absolutely nothing at all in the offseason. Like, they needed to add like 1, 2, maybe 3 wide receivers. They didn't get anybody. I think the only addition to this offense was freaking Brady Christensen. They at least add anybody defensively? I mean, outside of maybe Rasul Douglas, no. Like, what was the front office doing in the offseason, dude? I mean, even with the greatest quarterback to ever step foot on this earth, this team is so bad they still might not even make the playoffs. Wait, why did they sign Daniel Jones? Now, I will say, I normally just let the front offices control everything. I normally just sit here and spectate. So if the teams make bad decisions, I normally just let them do their thing. But I am going to interject just one time and one time only today. All in the best interest of Jack Goff. We're going to get rid of Daniel Jones, who they signed for whatever dumb reason in the offseason. There's just no reason he should be taking up $33 million a year towards our cap. So we're just going to click get offers, and we are forced to accept one of these. Whatever is the best for our team. And honestly, not going to lie, with how bad we need wide receiver, I'm probably going to accept this offer from Michael Wilson. Send Daniel Jones to the Cardinals. And also, last but not least, we're going to do the same thing with Cam Ward here. As a Cam Ward stan myself, I don't want him just rotting away on the bench. So we're going to do the same thing, and there's just no trade packages. What are you talking about? We're going to send Cam somewhere where he could thrive. What about the Rams? Because they need a quarterback. You know what? Give me Devontae Adams. Come on. We give me Braden Fisk. Come on. We give me a decent offensive lineman, Kevin Dawson here. Like, what are we doing? About Byron Young. Oh, this is dumb. We got Braden Fisk. So now it is finally time to see what this team can do in Jack Goff's first season. He doesn't even need a backup. So from here, we're going to go ahead and simulate to the end of his rookie season and just see what in the world happens. I hope we make the playoffs, but honestly, with how bad this team is, don't really expect it. With this in the midst of holiday season and a lot of you off from school and work, it's the perfect time to head on down to a sporting event or something similar, which is exactly why I'm here to tell you about my special hookup with today's sponsor, SeatGeek. We're right in the heart of the NFL season. Got the college football playoffs right around the corner, not to mention NBA and so much more. Also, you can buy your World Cup tickets on SeatGeek. It's not just sports on SeatGeek. There's over 70,000 events listed on the app, including concerts, festivals, obviously sports, and more. With over 35 million downloads, SeatGeek is the planet's #1 rated ticketing app. And as you guys know, this is high praise from yours truly. SeatGeek is my favorite sponsor in channel's history. I just don't talk the talk either. I walk the walk, because as you see, every single sporting event I've attended since 2019 got the receipts. I've used SeatGeek. Now you might ask, why do I love SeatGeek so much? Not only is the app super simple, they always got your back, as each ticket on their platform is rated on a scale from 1 to 10, so you know exactly when you're getting a good deal. While you're looking for your tickets, make sure to always look for the green dots, as green means good and red means bad. Plus, every ticket on their platform is backed by their buyer guarantee. And of course, I got a code for you guys, as you can use promo code RBT10 for 10% off your next set of tickets at SeatGeek. Again, that's 10% off any tickets at SeatGeek with code RBT10. Make sure you click the link at the top of the description box below or in the pinned comment so you can download the app and automatically have my code added to your account so you can use it later. So from here, we're going to go ahead and simulate to the end of his rookie season and just see what in the world happens. I hope we make the playoffs, but honestly, with how bad this team is, don't really expect it. Fellas, not going to lie, that's not really what I expected. I've got to do some research. I have no idea how that happened. We started the season off with a 7-game winning streak. Finally lost in week 9 to the Jets, who drafted one of those 73 overall rookie quarterbacks. Demolished the Texans and lost a few games to the Colts and Eagles. And then went on another 5-game winning streak before dropping one to the Ravens in week 18. So fellas, I think it is safe to say that in year number 1, we've exceeded expectations. The big question is, how did the main man do? I mean, I thought our offense was going to be good, but not best in the league. I mean, did you see who he was working with? I mean, our defense wasn't half bad either. Oh my God, Mr. Goff, you crazy, crazy boy. 5,167 yards, 47 touchdowns to only 7 interceptions, while completing 70% of his passes, which definitely is good enough to break the all-time rookie quarterback passing yard and passing touchdown record. And the crazy thing is, dude, as the team gets better, his numbers are going to get better. Now, on the ground, doesn't seem like we ran the ball too much. Outside of Jack Goff himself, 466 yards on 74 attempts, 3 touchdowns, is a 6.3 yard per carry average. I mean, I guess it makes sense not to run the ball that much when you have this guy at quarterback, which it shouldn't shock you that he has X factor. Now, which receivers balled out for him? Looks like Michael Wilson was a pretty massive pickup, boys. 1,600 yards on 116 grabs, 18 touchdowns. Also had Alec Iomaner, the second-year receiver out of Stanford, eclipse 1,100 yards, almost 1,200, 9 touchdowns. And Calvin Ridley bounced back season after the leg fracture, 100 grabs, 1,100 yards, 9 tutties. And you had Chikakonkwo with 9 touchdowns himself. Imagine the numbers, dude, if we could actually add ourselves an alpha number 1 receiver to this offense. It could be crazy around here. I'm not kidding you. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if Jack Goff ends a season sometime throughout his career with over 6,000 yards. Hopefully, the front office can pick up a big wide receiver in the offseason somehow. But in the meantime, I want to check out the defense. And big Jeff Simmons with 13.5 sacks, and Braden Fisk, big pickup, had 10. Hopefully, Jack can lead these guys to a Super Bowl, which I'm assuming he had to have won MVP, right? Not a shocker whatsoever. The first rookie in NFL history to win NFL MVP. And hey, look at yours truly. Definitely an upgrade, you know, from Brian Callahan. And also shouldn't be a shocker that he won Offensive Player of the Year at the same time winning Offensive Rookie of the Year. But now the question is, can he lead the Titans to a Super Bowl in his rookie season? Which first need to see who we're taking on in the divisional. The Raiders, who we actually didn't play this season. Which, if I'm not mistaken, they had one of those rookie quarterbacks, Dalton Ross, who's now up to an 81 overall. So surely Jack can take this guy. Yeah, dude, these are garbage numbers. And before we simulate and see if we advance into the conference championship, I do want to see the lineup and see how everybody progressed around Jack his rookie season, which he is currently up to a 104 overall theoretically. Looks like Michael Wilson up to an 85 overall. Alec Iomaner now in the 80s. Team up to an 84 overall, 85 offense, 84 defense. I mean, if you can already win 13 games with a team like this, dude, imagine if the front office can actually make some good moves in the next few seasons. And wait, just out of pure curiosity, I wanted to see, Cam had an okay year with the Rams. And what about Danny Dimes on the Cardinals? He didn't even start. Like, what a strange quarterback room, dude. They're literally spending like $100 million a season in cap space in this freaking quarterback room. Dumb. So let's see it, brethren. After all of that, are we going to get first rounded in our first playoff game? Surely not. Have this game at home. 13-4 over another rookie quarterback. We are not going to lose. Not going to accept it. We lost. Oh, this is gross. We just lost to the 7 seed. Oh, how did this happen, dude? I mean, Jack had a good game, got sacked 3 times, got offensive line's terrible, didn't get outplayed. We just didn't get any sacks ourselves. Oh, it's just what happens when your running back has a total of 11 yards all day. Tony, terrible. Oh, man, you best believe old Jack's gonna come back with a vengeance next season. Oh, as a Titans fan, man, little sags. I really thought we were gonna make it all the way this year. But our future's in great hands, which will make me feel not so bad, you know, if the Raiders actually win the Super Bowl. So you're telling me Jackson Dart wins a Super Bowl before Jack Goff? Garbage! As at least we have a little bit of good news, as Michael Wilson now up to a superstar, as is our tight end Chig Okonkwo. And apparently L'Jarius Sneed having a late career resurgence, now back up to X Factor. Now, it is all up to the front office, man, as we have $60 million to spend. Please, dear God, spend it wisely. Bring in some free agents so we can actually win the Super Bowl next year. I lied. We actually have $70 million to spend. So it looks like we at least spent some of that money. While I don't know how I feel about losing our left tackle, Dan Moore. Wait a minute. What's happening in the NFL right now? The Bills got Harold Fana from the Browns. Like, what are we doing? Oh, to keep up with that, hopefully we got somebody half decent, man. If we go to our transactions, we got Sam Laporta and Yaya Diaby. I didn't expect this. I would much rather this been a premier wide receiver, but I mean, I guess I don't mind Sam Laporta on a 6-year deal. I mean, like, I guess this is better than nothing. But since we didn't get to sign a premier wide receiver, hopefully we can actually draft one here. What is this? Garbage left tackle and then nothing but garbage the next 4 rounds? A decent D tackle late in the draft. My God, dude, where's the receiver that we needed? Oh, you've got to be freaking kidding me, dude. Like 3-4 picks later, after we took that garbage left tackle, there was a 77 overall receiver, a 78 rated receiver, and another 77. Like, what are we doing, man? So I suppose this team's gonna have to do for Jack's sophomore campaign. I mean, you'd like to think they do better than what they did in Jack's rookie season, but like at the same time, it's kind of hard to top 13 wins. Like, why do I have a bad feeling we're just gonna miss the playoffs completely here? I mean, we did miss the playoffs completely, but at the same time, you never like to go backwards, which even the offense went backwards a little bit, now finishing second in the NFL. Defense, same. But at least Jack once again put up insane numbers. 200 yards, 46 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, although the completion percentage is a little bit lower than his rookie season. Wonder if these numbers are good enough for a second straight MVP. Tyjae Spears on the ground, not insane numbers or anything, although he did vulture 15 touchdowns away, which all could have gone to Jack, but Jack not as good a year as his rookie season on the ground. Now through the air, Michael Wilson is the greatest receiver of all time, dude. I swear, I don't know what the Cardinals are doing, but when Marvin Harrison is out, he turns into primetime Calvin Johnson, which look at this, dude. 1,700 yards, 121 grabs, 21 touchdowns. Not too terrible, I must say. Alec Imaner, though, gotta applaud him as well. A second straight season with triple-digit catches, 1,500 yards, 8 touchdowns, and Calvin Ridley, second straight season with 1,000 yards himself. And Sam Laporta, his first year, not bad numbers. Don't know how the defense was worse when he had Olufemi Oladejo with 18.5 sacks, Yaya Diaby with 14. So I really don't know how this defense finished 25th. And let us see, for the second consecutive season, Jack Goff is your NFL MVP. But funny enough, I actually had the Offensive Player of the Year award stolen from him from his own receiver. But now, can Jack finally lead this team to a Super Bowl? Can we at least, for the second straight year, not lose our first playoff game? Can we just win his first ever playoff game? Yes, we do. Oh, it's a massacre. This, my friends, is what you love to see. Outgained them by almost triple their yardage, actually more than triple their total yardage. Tua with a stinker, and Jack on the opposite side, 2 tutties, 1 pick. Need him to limit those interceptions, though. On the ground, look what happens when our running back actually does something positive in the playoffs. 95 yards, 2 tutties, and Michael Wilson, I'm telling you, dude, at this rate, he's actually going to make the Hall of Fame. But now, can we string together 2 consecutive playoff wins? Will have to be our second straight win away from home against a good 14-3 Los Angeles Chargers team. But to win, to advance in the conference championship, we lost again, dude. Oh, this makes me sick. Not gonna lie, Justin Herbert kind of cooking, man. 5 touchdowns, 0 picks. That's the second straight years where we get sacked too many times. If we could not get sacked 5 times a game, maybe we'd actually make the Super Bowl. And again, wasn't able to run the ball whatsoever outside of Jack himself with 90 yards. So basically, if he's going to lead this team to a Super Bowl, he's going to have to do it all himself. But brother, this offensive line's got to lock in, or I'm telling you, they're all getting cut. Just please tell me anybody other than Jackson Dart wins the Super Bowl this year. Oh, I hate it, dude. I hate it with a passion. I just refuse to believe Jackson Dart is going to end his career with more Super Bowl wins than Jack Goff. And for that to be the case, the front office needs to spend money on this team this offseason. Hey, at least Michael Wilson went up to X Factor. Now, would you look at this, man? We have $109 million to spend this offseason. Spend it all, please, I freaking beg. So for the second straight offseason, we didn't spend all of it, but at least this time we spent most of our money. Like, I'm begging you, please have brought me a premier wide receiver, or at least some good offensive linemen, and brought in Joe Thuney, Max Melton, Drake Greenlaw, and Cooper DeJean. Does that say $200 million for a corner? We actually just gave a Caucasian cornerback $200 million. I mean, he's a talented player, but like, what are we doing? Like, we better draft a wide receiver right here or I'm going to crash out. Oh, I'm so glad that we got a 70 overall receiver. Again, just a bunch of trash, dude. Oh, if there was a talented receiver at the end of the first round, I'm going to crash out. I'm going to be so upset. There was a 78 overall receiver. Just sitting there for the second straight draft. Oh, there was two 78 overall receivers just sitting there, but well, we're governed by idiots. Oh, please, 2028 be good to us. I mean, I'd like to think this team's good enough to actually make it to a Super Bowl. I mean, coming in as an 88 overall, 89 offense, 88 defense with a quarterback that's technically a 111 overall. And as I said earlier, the front office has got to take advantage of these next 2 seasons, because I promise you, once his rookie contract is up, he is going to demand $1 billion a season to stay in Nashville, especially if they're giving Cooper DeJean $200 million. So come on, dude. For the love of all that is holy, let's go 17-0 here. Wait, did we just miss the playoffs? We missed the playoffs at 10-7 as the 8 seed. You got to be kidding me, on a tiebreaker. That's ridiculous. We literally lost a tiebreaker to the 4, 5, 10-7 teams, and we're the 1 team out. What is happening? This is so insanely gross, dude. I want to puke. We put up 0 points against the Jags. Are you actually serious? What is happening? 114 yards. Like, this isn't real. I refuse to believe this. We had 8 rushes as a team all game. What's happening? Yeah, dude, I'm sure the number 3 offense in the NFL put up 90 yards against the Jags. This is ridiculous, dude. Our defense is even worse. And we probably, for the 3rd straight season, had the NFL MVP. 5,200 yards, 47 touchdowns, 11 picks. Yet, we didn't even make the playoffs. I just don't get why we don't run the ball. Like, 144 carries is kind of gross. I mean, 4 yards per carry is the first time we've seen that from a Titans running back today. And Jack, like, if Jack actually carried the ball as many times as Tajee Spears, we would actually have a 1,000-yard rusher for once. And Michael Wilson, brother, aging like a fine wine. Like, what? Like, what's happening, dude? 1,800 yards, 20 touchdowns. Had Alec Eiermaner for his 3rd straight year, 1,100 yards, 6 tutties. And Chim Dike actually getting some playing time, about putting up 1,000 yards, double-digit touchdowns. And Sam Laporta, really don't know if these numbers were worth $100 million, but it looks good at least. I just don't understand how a defense with 4 players over double-digit sacks is almost finishing bottom in the entire league. Let's see, at least for a saving grace for the 3rd straight season, Jack Goff wins NFL MVP. Just please tell me, I actually beg the Giants do not win a Super Bowl for a 3rd straight season. I will cry. I hate it all, dude. I hate that I was ever conceived. Well, like, what is this? We're playing the career of a full 99 overall quarterback, all while Jackson Dart has won 3 consecutive Super Bowls. He's not even that good, dude. But, like, to see what would happen, Titans front office, if you would give your quarterback some beast playmakers. Yeah, dude, I'm sure Jack would win the Super Bowl every year if he had 2 99 overall receivers. Like, our front office better do something this offseason, or I might personally trade Jack away from the Titans myself to spare him from more misery, which it does look like he'll be a Titan for at least another 2 seasons, as they picked up his 5th-year option valued at almost $80 million. Wait, there's no way. I don't think we signed a single soul. Okay, we signed Jalen Noel to a 5-year, $40 million deal, but that's it. He must not be a world beater or anything. I mean, coming in as an 82 overall, I guess not terrible. I have to say, boys, with the money getting very, very tight, this is where the draft starts to become more and more important. If we're going to actually compete for Super Bowls years and years down the line, we're going to have to draft super cheap players on super cheap rookie contracts, especially when Jack gets his $15 billion extension. I mean, to be fair, it's probably the best draft we've had so far. Still no good receivers drafted, but got a pretty quality left tackle in the first round, good strong safety in the second. This first time we got 2 players, 73 overall and above in the same draft. Like, at the end of the day, dude, there's just no way, right? Like, no shot this team misses the playoffs for a second straight season. I mean, if they do, man, at that point, Jack really might need to look elsewhere in free agency. All right, fellas, here goes freaking nothing. Well, fellas, I do have to say, that's much better. Our only 2 losses on the entire season came in 2 straight games against the Chiefs and Patriots, so gotta hope we don't match up with them in the playoffs. You best believe I like putting up 37 on the Jags this year when we couldn't score a singular point a year ago. Almost put up 7,000 yards as an offense this season. Defensively, we're back to top 10. So it does seem like this could be the season, boys, where all the stars finally align. Although, of course, it's the Jets as the 1 seed on the other side. Jack Goff, take a freaking bow. 5,700 yards for a career high, 48 touchdowns, 8 picks with a perfect completion percentage. I'm assuming he probably won MVP for a 4th straight year this time around. Now, on the ground, Rob Walter, the guy we drafted in year 1, 870 yards, but 19 touchdowns. Like, if it wasn't for him vulturing 19 touchdowns, dude, Jack could have thrown for maybe 60. But speaking of Jack, also put up 300 yards in the round, 5 tutties. And through the air, Michael, you crazy boy, what is this? 2,200 yards, 21 touchdowns, 131 grabs. Like, that move we ended up making season 1 was probably the best decision in Titans history. Outside of drafting Jack Goff, of course. And I had to check, yeah, look at that, dude. Michael Wilson just broke the single season receiving yard record. All while at the same time, Jack Goff broke the all-time single season passing yard record. So now all he's got to do is throw for 55 touchdowns in a season and somehow compile 90,000 career passing yards and 650 career passing touchdowns, which means he still has quite a ways to go, boys. But keep in mind, he's still only 23 years old, boys, so there's still plenty of time for Jack. Let's not let Michael Wilson's legendary season overshadow Alec Ayamaner, who's having a really good career in Tennessee. 106 grabs, 1,200 yards, 8 touchdowns. Jalen Noel, not shabby's first season as a Titan, and then Sam Laporta again putting up good numbers. And look at Rob Walter. That's pretty good freaking numbers for a running back out of the backfield. And look at the Hog Mollies once again doing their due diligence, 3 guys over double-digit sacks. And again, I'm assuming for the 4th consecutive season, every season he's been in the National Football League, Jack Goff wins MVP. But I'm sure he'd trade every single one of those MVPs for 1 shot at a Super Bowl. I beg you give me a stinker here in the divisional. I beg. Get the Bengals, who it looks like we did not play in the regular season. Oh yes, we did week 3. We annihilated them. So can we do it again? Please, dear God. Because if we win this for the first time in his career with like 3 opportunities to do so, Jack will advance into the conference championship. I beg, brother. Oh, boys, it is a Christmas miracle, but funny. Of course, it had to be a matchup in the conference championship against the Jets, who, as I showed you guys earlier, now employ none other than Jackson Dart as their starting quarterback. So Jackson is looking to win his 4th consecutive Super Bowl this year. I'm not gonna lie, dude, this is a pretty stacked New York Jets roster. But come on, brother. We have Jack Goff as our starting quarterback to advance into the first Super Bowl of his young career. Oh, come on, not like this. Thank God! Oh, and the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing is that the Giants finally missed out on a Super Bowl appearance. Thank the Lord, dude. So it looks like it's gonna be a Jack Goff versus Joey Downs Super Bowl. Which, not gonna lie, he's turned out half decent, you know, coming in 92 overall, superstar. He's got some pretty good weapons, you know, 99 Trey McBride, 96 Marvin Harrison, 94 Dominique Campbell, and 92 Trey Benson at the running back position. But none of that matters when you got 99 Jack Goff. And of course, we're jumping in ourselves to hopefully help bring the first ever Super Bowl to Nashville. And of course, to bring you guys some primetime Jack Goff gameplay. Our defense going out there first, which they force a beautiful 3-and-out to start things off. But I am so excited to play with today's main man. We're gonna go deep, very first play. which nobody's open. Running back is, okay, he's not that magical. God, running back had like 50 yards free down the field. It's fine, though. It's fine. Make sure we get a first down here. Running back again, wide open. Walter into plus territory. Keep in mind, our QB has 99 everything, including 99 speed. So, might try to test out his wheels today, if needs be. Might force it a little bit. Throw on the run. Perfect to Michael Wilson. Gotta have an opening drive touchdown. Let's get away with that speed. It's just scramble. I saw the wide open receiver, but I want to run. I want to score. Jack Goff to the 5. Come on, lock in, Jack. Lock in. Scramble. Wide open. Touchdown, Titans, as we take a beautiful 6-0 lead. What a drive, Jack. Defense, please. Another quick stop. Another beautiful 3-and-out. Jeff Simmons with a big sack. I'm not going to lie. I kind of want to test out his arm. I just want to, like, throw it deep and see what happens. See how far he can throw the ball. I can throw it into triple coverage, though. Not going to lie. Oh, no. Bad, bad, bad. Oh, bad guys in my face. So, again, this might be an instance where I just chunked the ball deep. 3rd down and 21. Like, what could go wrong? Can somebody make a play? Throw the ball as far as you physically can. A little disappointed, not going to lie. Like, I feel like that was he has 99 throw power. I don't think he threw that 50 yards. Well, hopefully our defense can force another stop, which it is not looking good. They are going to force a field goal. Could have been a lot worse. All right, fellas, lock in. Let's make up for that prior nonsense. Oh, the deep dig. Bad throw at his feet. Not going to lie, things are starting to go kind of bad. But let's regroup, lock in, take a breather. Oh, somebody run down the field, please. Running back. Oh, God. Oh, comeback route should be open. Beautiful execution. Needed that. Going screen pass quickly to Walter. Gonna pick up a cheesy little 9 yards. A little hurry up here. Come on. Lock in. Like a post is gonna be money here. Possibly. Possibly. Oh, I didn't see that deep safety as a pick. That's in triple coverage. Oh, we got so lucky. I did not see that trailing safety. I thought he was wide open down the field. And dude, like, you know we're going for this. 4th and 1 midfield. We got a 99 speed, 6'5", 245-pound quarterback at the helm. QB draw. Up the middle. Golden. A slant to Jalen Noel. A running back should be wide open. We don't have enough time to throw it. Not going to lie. Offensive line selling just a little bit today. Dude, Jack Goff is good enough to overcome that nonsense. Comeback route should be open again. He jumped the route, but Jalen Noel with the strong hands. Will Johnson couldn't get there in time. Come on, gotta punch this in and take our first 2-possession lead of the game. Gonna score here, not look back the rest of the ball game. Report is open, threw a little bit late, but, oh, a little lucky, a little lucky. Oh, how? Disgusting effort from the young left tackle. 3rd down and 19, boys. Do we have what it takes here? Running back. Come on a dime, he overthrew it. Oh, I hate it when you throw, like, a red ball and, like, the receiver just turns into a moron. Like, I was holding the button down to catch it, and he just didn't put his hands up. I mean, the ball was there. Stupid. So we had to settle for the field goal. Hopefully our defense can get us the ball back. And you know what, boys? It's just time to chunk this ball down the field all drive long. And I clicked the wrong freaking play. Not ideal, not gonna lie. Take off. Tight end down the field. Why'd you stop? Why? We gotta take off, man. Had nobody blocking for me. Not liking the trajectory of this ball game. Not going to lie, boys. I'll just take off. 99 speed, by the way. 99 speed. We can't get away from a freaking 350-pound defensive lineman. You know what, though? I'm going for it because Jack Goff has big balls. A ton of space. Like, it just does not seem like he has 99 acceleration, but he does. Got just enough for the first down. It was a little sketchy, not gonna lie. All right, no timeouts, which is rather unfortunate. Have to take our check downs, and I thought I was going to get out of bounds there. That's a disaster. 20 seconds to get in the field goal range. Oh, somebody down the field. Running back is open on the run. They don't put their hands up. They refuse to do it. We're going to do it down the field. Like, he has 99 throw power. Like, what are we doing? I'm a little perplexed, fellas, because I genuinely feel like that 99 throw power is only getting us a max of like 45 yards down the field. So, in protest, I'm going to try a Hail Mary here. I know there's 9 seconds on the clock. I feel like we can bleed that out with an attempt here, hopefully. Because if we don't, they have a chance of a field goal, which is kind of stupid. But, dude, it's all for fun. It's all for fun. Need somebody to make a huge play here. So we're going to have 99 throw power. by the way. After an incredible start to the game, fellas, it's only 10-3 at halftime. This is gross. Jack, gotta play better, man. Know you have better potential than what you've shown. Like, nobody's open. Had a fantasy coming out here, just slinging the rock down the field, but no, we're gonna have to take some check downs, just find a way to move the ball. A little underneath route to Michael Wilson. Ian Maynard's pressed on the outside. Can he win? I don't trust him throwing the ball down the field at all. Or tight end wide open on the drag route. Laporta rumbling, tumbling inside the 30. This does not feel like 99 speed at all, dude. Over the middle. Do it. This is crazy. I don't want to have to settle for another field goal, dude. Take your feet. Running back caught the football. All right, do I go for this? Like, the smart thing is to kick the field goal. I'm going for this. I'm frustrated. Part of me actually feels like a run up the middle is the move here. I'm going to trust my running back. His first carry of the ball game, I told you, was a good look. Up the middle, inside or just outside the 10. Big conversion there. Let's capitalize and take ourselves a 2-touchdown lead. With our legs, once again, Jack Goff, his second rushing touchdown of the day. Been ugly ever since that first drive, but dude, I don't care how we have to get there as long as we end this game with more points than the Cardinals. That's all I care about. And our defense with yet again another stop. Running backs open again. I've learned I'm just have to take my check downs in this game. I'm gonna give Michael a shot, please. Please go make a play. Off his hands. Nobody open. Oh, the running back was last second. Nobody. Oh no! What? Why did you run away from the ball? The IQ level of the AI in this game is negative. Yeah, dude, as the ball is released, let's just run away. Let's just run away from it. And with that, we just let the Cardinals back in the game. I hate it all. I hate everything. I mean, one more mistake. A fourth interception, and that could be the Cardinals right back in this ball game with 66 yards of offense. Let's just dink and dunk our way down the field again, because that's all we can do. Laporta. Even that was kind of a bad throw, I feel like. Drag wide open. That's all we can do. Michael Wilson coming up big. Oh, Laporta broke his ankles just outside the red zone. Do I trust that slant? Beautiful throw. Beautiful catch down to the goal line. Come on, let's do it to potentially clinch the first ever Super Bowl in franchise history. For the third time in this ball game, Jack Goff going to call his own number. Oh, that's just a disgrace. Oh God, just literally, like, what do you want from me? Not a single soul is open there. Like, why is my running back jogging? Why are you jogging with the Super Bowl on the line? Well, fellas, from a 1st and goal from the 1 to 3rd down and goal from the 21. I hate it all. I hate everything. And nobody open. And throw to the running back. Kick the field goal at least, which now Cardinals moving the ball down the field. 2 minutes to go. 4th and 6. I believe our defense got to stop. How ugly has this freaking Super Bowl been? Which I will not reveal to you why the Cardinals have the ball once again. But our defense going to come up big again, so it doesn't matter. I mean, at least that made me feel better. That garbage time touchdown makes it 27-10. Wait, why is he kicking the field goal? Like, he has 99 kick power, I guess. That's not what I expected to see there. So, that's an interesting way to win the Super Bowl. But fellas, it has finally been done. 27-10, an ugly ball game. Their defense took over for us. But the first Super Bowl win in franchise history. The first Super Bowl for Jack Goff's career. Let's pause to take it in. Soak it in, be proud of our current achievements, while at the same time acknowledging for Jack Goff's career still a ton of work to be done. At this point, dude, I'm just excited to see how much money he gets in his next contract extension. Like, I'm not even trolling you, he might get $750 million. And with him still only being 23 years old, he might be the first ever NFL trillionaire, which unfortunately this offseason looks like we only have $20 million to spend, so I unfortunately don't expect way too much. Would always love a 99 overall receiver though. Hey, at least it looks like we re-signed our running back out of free agency. I don't know why we just didn't give him a contract extension in the first place. Oh, I just saw, too, we lost Joe Thuney and L'Jarius Sneed to retirement. So that's two big positions that we do have to replace somehow. So we don't have any money. I'm assuming we'll have to replace them through the draft here. Oh, I don't like that. Don't like that at all. Oh, my God. This is legitimately like the third or fourth draft in 5 years where there was a 78, 76 overall receiver just sitting there for us to take, and we passed up on him for a garbage freaking linebacker. Oh, I despise it all. I will not whatsoever blame Jack Goff if he decides to sign elsewhere this next offseason. But in the meantime, we go ahead and simulate what could be his final season as a Titan and see if there's any chance he can go back-to-back in Nashville. And most importantly, want to see how much money he gets if he does re-sign. So 13-4 is definitely not 15-2, but I guess it will do. Losses to the Colts, Dolphins, big winning streak in the middle of the season, then unfortunately finished the year dropping 2 out of our last 3. Finished with the second best offense. I'm assuming our defense took a step backwards from last year a little bit. 18th. Jack with another great season. 5,300 yards, 43 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Rob with a decent year. He's by far getting the most yards per carry of any running back we've ever had. And Jalen Noel taking over this season as the #1 receiver. That is just not what I expected whatsoever. 1,500 yards, 16 touchdowns. I mean, it's still a great year for Michael Wilson, but not the 2,000 yards we're accustomed to. And Alec Ironmaner, I think, with the best season of his career. Oh, you've got to be joking me. For the first time in his career with over 5,000 yards, 40-something touchdowns, Jack Goff does not win NFL MVP. Goes to Dwayne Young. I better check if this guy had thrown for 7,000 yards in a season. I mean, it's pretty good. He had more touchdowns on the ground. That's really all it came down to. So not winning MVP for the first time in his career gives Jack Goff the perfect motivation to go ball out, have a better playoffs than last year, and hopefully make it back to a second consecutive Super Bowl. Not gonna lie, my confidence is kind of thin, boys. Which, yep. Oh, what a shocker. The Giants are back in it. Looks like we got first rounded. Are you kidding me? We lost to an 8-win Ravens team, dude. What a joke. 2 interceptions. I just don't know why Jack isn't good in the playoffs. It's so weird. Why'd you throw so many interceptions? We can't run the ball in the playoffs either. Like, we carried the ball 4 times with our running back. Like, what are we doing? There's just no way the Giants are about to win their 4th Super Bowl in, 5 seasons? I just don't believe it. There's just no shot. Wow. Can actually not believe we got ourselves a Browns Super Bowl. But at the end of the season here, before we check to see if Jack actually signed a contract extension, something very interesting I wanted to note that I have never seen in any of these videos ever. I think it's just a Madden 26 phenomenon. There's so many really weird, strange, buggy things that you just would never expect. But as you see here, it looks like at the end of the season, Jack has done nothing but upgrade. But you're wondering, like, why is he upgrading here? Because he was already a 99 overall everything. Well, if you go over to his ratings, he's regressed somehow, even though it said he didn't. He's down to 97 throw power, 95 play action, 97 throw on the run. His speed stuff is the same, but I just don't know when he begins to go down in overall. It's just like, I've even went in a few times, I've noticed it so far. I've even went in a few times and changed him back up to 99 because it's just a glitch. I'm not actually regressing, but it's just like randomly, 1 week in a simulation, his ratings just drop from 99 to something else. Never tells you why. I think it's just a glitch. Just such a stupid game. Like, what are we doing? And even if that is the case and he's losing some of his overall, why can't he use any of these 20 skill points just sitting there to upgrade those ratings that he lost? I don't get it. He's technically a 119 overall right now. Dumb game. But in the meantime, boys, let's go ahead and simulate to next season and see if Jack Goff is still employed by your Tennessee Titans. So here at the start of the 2031 season, we check the Tennessee Titans starting lineup, and their quarterback is none other than the main man. So what in the world is his contract looking like? He signed a 7-year, looks like almost $750 million contract. He legitimately has a $100 million cap hit for the next 5 seasons. So he's going to be a Tennessee Titan until the 2037 season, which is crazy because at the end of his contract, he's still going to be like a 32, 33-year-old. But with all that said, fellas, we're going to go ahead and simulate to the end of that contract, 6-7 years into the future, see if he's won more Super Bowls as a Titan, and see if by that point, he's starting to get close to Tom Brady's career passing record. So made it to the end of his contract extension, and it's good to see my Titans still in the playoffs. I'm assuming, unless something went terribly wrong, he should still be our starting quarterback, which he is. Which the team around him definitely looks a lot different. We have Malik Neighbors as the wide receiver too. Got an X Factor, Hatchet, 96 overall. Walter still our running back. But I think pretty much everybody else is completely different. We still have Femi Aladejo as our edge. Looks pretty good. But honestly, outside of Femi, outside of our running back, and outside of Jack Goff himself, he has a team now of completely different teammates, which he's still leading the NFL's #1 offensive attack, putting up 5,400 yards, 44 touchdowns, and single-digit interceptions. So glad to know, even though he's in his 11th season in the National Football League, he's still putting up prime-time numbers. Although his running back situation doesn't look too fantastic through the air, Will Hatchet putting up Michael Wilson-esque numbers, 2,004 yards, 24 touchdowns. Malik Neighbors, although he's probably 34, 35 at this point, still putting up 1,000 yards, 6 tutties. And Femi's still a beast, dude. 14.5 sacks on the season. Just curious, man. I hope to God he turns out in real life just as half as good as what he is in Madden 26 franchise. He's always putting up killer numbers. Jesus, dude. He's had double-digit sacks every single season of his career since 2027. Almost had double-digit sacks every year of his career. Let's see, brethren. At this point in time, our guy still winning NFL MVP. And of course, at the ripe age of 30, still coming in as a 99 overall across the board. Although, as you see, for whatever reason, some of his attributes have started to go down. Even I think his deep accuracy is actually 92, which again, makes no sense at all when you consider he never actually goes down in overall. It's just a dumb glitch in the game. But out of pure curiosity, it looks like he's made the Pro Bowl literally every single season of his entire career, which is going to take me a minute to count up his MVPs up to this point. He's won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 MVPs, which I want to go season by season. He came very close in 2031 to breaking the all-time touchdown record, which he did in 2036 as he threw for 6,100 yards and 58 touchdowns. I told you guys earlier in his career he was going to crack 6,000. I told you guys he had the potential. It only took 250 pass attempts. My God, dude, he about threw the ball 700 times in 2034. And also, don't forget, with his 99 speed, it looks like he had one season in 2033 where he had 544 yards, which is a career high, and his career high on the ground 6 touchdowns, which is kind of crazy, dude. It looks like he has yet to fumble the football his entire career, which, as you see, confirmed he has officially broken both the all-time single-season passing records, but unfortunately hasn't quite topped Tom Brady's all-time records, which, where is he at? He's at 65,000 career passing yards, 560 touchdowns, so he's still like 25,000 yards away from Tom Brady's record, which is going to make this super interesting, dude, because in Madden 26 franchise, unlike prior Maddens, it's pretty much like a hard cutoff. Like, the players retire no later than like 36 years old. So he really only has maybe 5-6 more seasons to break Tom Brady's record, which is dumb because he probably could play till he's 40. We'll have to see, man. He's going to cut it close. Which at this point in time, let's go ahead and see if he can win himself another Super Bowl. Like, I don't know if in the last 7 years he won another Super Bowl with the Titans. Keep in mind, needs at least 3. So don't want to lose all my MUT coins. And would you believe that, brother? We haven't made the Super Bowl against the Rams. Perfect time for some revenge. Wait a minute, is their quarterback still who I think it is? Oh wow, Cam must have went elsewhere. Yeah, it looks like the only 2 original quarterbacks left in the league, Jackson Dart on the Jets and Drake May on the Browns. Because as you see, Drake May is the oldest quarterback left in the league at 35 years old, and he'll probably retire after this year. So I'm telling you, once our guy hits 35 years old, he's probably going to retire, and if he hadn't broke Tom Brady's record at that point, even if he's 99 rated, he's going to retire and we're going to fail the challenge. In the meantime, let's at least hopefully meet our Super Bowl criteria. So in trying to meet that goal, can we please win here? I'm not going to lie, if we do lose this, things could get kind of sketchy. And, oh God, by the skin of our shafts, 24-21 for at least the second time in Jack Goff's career is a Super Bowl champion, which we do need to look through really fast. So this was the year we beat the Cardinals that we played. In 2030, the Browns beat the Giants. In 2031, we beat the Giants. Oh, it was a close one, 33-30. In 2032, Niners won. Oh, we lost to the Saints in 2033, and that Dwayne Young fella. In 2034, the Chiefs won. 2035 goes to the Chargers. 2036, the Chiefs again. And as you saw, 2037 goes to your Tennessee Titans, which means he's officially won 3 Super Bowls. And since he's broke both of the all-time single-season records, all that's left, man, is him reaching Tom Brady, which is going to be tough, because he can break that easily if he played till he was 40. Which in the meantime, this was the last year of his contract in Tennessee. Hopefully, though, as a Titans fan, he re-signed, which that's not good. It doesn't look like he's re-signed through the season. This is Madden, though, so you never know what to expect here. Has he signed a contract extension? Yes, he did, for at least the next 6 seasons. But even though he's contracted to play for the Titans next 6 seasons, doesn't mean he's actually going to play that long. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if he played 4 years and called it quits. And can he reach Tom Brady's record by that point? I don't know. So at this point in time, let's go ahead and simulate about 4 years into this contract extension, see if he can win another Super Bowl, and see how far off of Tom Brady's record he is at that point. Hey, another 4 seasons into Jack Goff's career, and he's still in the playoffs, which yet again put up insane numbers. 5,600 yards passing, 43 touchdowns, only 3 interceptions, which might actually be a career low. Just kidding, apparently 3 years ago, only threw 2 interceptions in a season. It's so crazy how, like, I do these videos, and a lot of the players get better as they get older, except they just retire too young. Dumb game. Who's his top receiver at this point? Still Will Hatch. This guy's a dog, which at this point in his career, Jack has accumulated 87,000 passing yards, 738 touchdowns, only 106 interceptions, which does officially mean he's became the all-time career passing touchdown leader with 738, but he's yet to pass up Tom Brady. And again, it's so sketchy, dude, because you never know. There's like no rhyme or reason. It's just random when these players retire. And he's 34, going on 35. A lot of quarterbacks, as you saw at that one point in franchise a few years ago, there's only one 35-year-old. So again, even though he's still a 99 overall, and even though there's still 3 years left in his contract, he very well could retire this offseason. That would completely screw up his career challenge. But in the meantime, can we at least please win one more Super Bowl? Unfortunately, apparently not, as it looks like we got beat by the Bills. So hopefully this loss will not be the last ever game of Jack Goff's career. Oh, what a massive button click this is, boys, as we sim past the Super Bowl to check out the retirements. Oh god, here we go. Shawn Rogers retires. Nasir Good's gone. Okay, that's the same face as Jack Goff, but that's Earl Payne. He's out of here. Jamal Spencer's gone. Did we actually get lucky, boys? Oh, thank god. I was so scared. Oh, our long snapper retires, but it looks like Jack's played another season. I mean, why not, dude? You were still technically a 106 overall. Because as you see, because of his age, he went down a lot. With all those skill points that he still had built up, he was able to immediately upgrade. But it's like, as you see, man, all of his ratings aren't 99. His agility's down to 88. His speed's down to 94. And you just like to think the people that make this game are smart enough to be like, hey, he still has 7 skill points to use. Why not let him use them and get better, because not every rating's 99? Oh, this game infuriates me. But with that said, boys, oh, first we gotta see, did we win any more Super Bowls? So after 2037, Patriots won. Oh, we lost to the Bucks. We lost to the Niners. Oh, man, that's stinky. We could have won an extra 2 Super Bowls. But at this point, let's just try and win another one next year. Okay, 9-8 isn't great, but at least it's another playoff berth. And Jack, yet again, with another 5,000-yard season, which, if I'm not mistaken, he has thrown for at least 5,000 yards every single season of his career. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, I think this season was his career low. And I'm assuming, yet again, wins another MVP. But can he bring Tennessee at least one more Super Bowl here? No. Never a fan of getting first rounded. But I do have a sneaky suspicion, even though he's still a 99 overall, that he is gonna call it quits here. Very rare for any player in this game to make it past the age of 35. I mean, he is an anomaly. He's freaking Jack Goff, which Cam Little just retired. That's strange. He's got to be like the only real player left remaining at that point. Oh, same face twin of our guy. He retired. Wait, is he actually going to play past 36? Yeah, he is. Which he's still a 99 overall with a little bit left over. Man, I want to see this guy become the first ever quarterback to throw for over 100,000 yards. And next year is going to be his final season as a Titan, so I do feel like that would be the perfect time to call it quits. But let's see if he can lead my Titans to at least one more Super Bowl. If this is Jack's last ever season, at least he's going out with a bang. And just another absolute masterclass. And yet again, I'm assuming another MVP. Come on, dude. Going 15-2. You've got to make the Super Bowl here. Oh, dude. We lost our first game to the Jags. We went 15-2 for this. Come on, don't tell me that's how Jack's gonna go out. Oh, it is! What a disgrace! After 18 incredible seasons, Jack Goff calls it quits. And it makes no sense because he was still a 97 overall, just 37 years old. Like, there's probably 5, 6, even more than that, quarterbacks still in the league right now that are older than 37. So, it's the first Madden game since I've been a full-time YouTuber where players, automatically retire no matter how good they were after the age of, 35. I don't know why. Dumb company, dumb game. But in the meantime, have some very, very important business to take care of here. Because as you see, Jack Goff retires as the greatest player of all time. 3 Super Bowls, 6 AFC championships, and 49 yearly awards, which I do need to do the math really quick here. 16 MVPs in an 18-year career. And here we have it, boys. The click of a button finishes his career with a total of 97,594 career passing yards, 837 career passing touchdowns, breaking every single quarterback record into existence, saving my MUT coins. Oh, he could have just played one more season to get to 100,000, but hey, not a bad career for a Jack Goff. Now, if you enjoyed the career of that legend, you can click right here to watch another, the career of Cam Ward.